Welcome to the channel Collectibles or Junk. This is episode 51 of Cleaning Out My Collectibles. I have here a container of collectibles that were my father's. So my father passed away 1 year ago this month, and I decided to go through some of his belongings today. I have 2 or 3 containers of his that have things in them that could be considered collectible. And so here's the first one. So first things first, my father loved newspapers, and he put me on to the very terrible idea of collecting newspapers. Why he saved some of these newspapers, I don't know. You can see that one, the very first one was Nolan Ryan, 1989, 5,000 strikeout collection newspaper. This one here is from October 8th, 1990. Why he has the classified ads, I don't know. I mean, back in those days, he was always unemployed, so he was probably looking for jobs and decided to keep those newspapers. I don't get it, though. But either way, there's a sports page. 1991. This looks like the Persian Gulf War. Newspapers. Philadelphia Inquirer. So there were big events. My old man put in the same newspapers. Mike Schmidt's souvenir poster inside from 1990. Ironically, I almost hung this up on my wall. If you watch my videos, I decorated my basement with my collectibles, and I almost hung that one up on the wall. I will show you what it looks like. Sorry, I'm a little out of my element. I misplaced that little thing that goes around my neck that holds my camera. So I'm over here holding the camera with my hand, which I haven't done in a long time while I do a video. So either way, Mike Schmidt tribute page from 1990. They retired Mike Schmidt's number. I don't see the poster. It's actually the poster I'm thinking of might be different. Here's a nice Mike Schmidt tribute section here. Oh wow, that's a nice poster. This is not the poster I was thinking of, so good thing I did open this up. This is a nice poster to hang up. Maybe I will find the time to hang that bad boy up. Unfortunately, I don't really have the space in my on my walls to do that. Anyway, right here, 1982. Missile hits British ship from 1982. Bucks County Courier Times. Here's a Sunday Bulletin from 1975. I don't know if that has random stuff here. I don't know why. Just a random sports page from 1975. Let's see. Figure this out here with one hand. Red Sox scored 20 runs. 21st save for Al Hrabosky. And how often you see a newspaper from 1975? So Phillies blow 5-run lead, fall 7-6. Some things never change. Rams top the Birds. September 7th. Ironically, that's my grandmother's birthday. He and my mom were not together at that time, so either way. Yeah, 1975 sports page, pretty cool. Maybe one day I go through do a video on just this newspaper. So nothing big in there, but still cool to have a 1975 newspaper. Damn thing's over 50 years old. Here's the October 2nd, 1989 one. Here's the redesigned courier. My dad thought redesigned newspaper is one worth keeping. Pat Combs. I don't know. Some old man saves a lot of random stuff, which I kind of inherited. Philadelphia Journal. There may be no tomorrow for the Journal. So the last journal. Another 89 newspaper. Why my dad say this? Oh, here we go. Pete Rose. Pete Rose Band. Okay, so that's why this one was saved. Pete Rose Band from baseball. Okay, Dad. We'll save that one there. This one is a Star Ledger from my birthday, 1990. I guess he saved it. It'll be my birthday. 1993 Philadelphia Inquirer. Dad, why'd you save this one? I have no idea. What happened on August 10th, 1993? Kind of bizarre just to say random newspapers, but maybe one day I'll figure that out. So Dale Murphy joined the Phillies. That was a cool day. 1990. So, oh man, saved that newspaper. Big move getting Dale Murphy. If only he was on that 1993 team. That would have been cool for us Philly fans and for Dale. We saved a couple of them, alright. This one's in better shape. Unfortunately, my father was a smoker, so a lot of this stuff smells. It's the last bulletin, Philadelphia Bulletin, from 1982. The newspapers are damn near obsolete now in 2025. Mickey Mantle's death. That's my dad's favorite player as a kid. Him and Johnny Callison and Richie Allen. My dad's a Phillies fan, but did love Mickey Mantle. Randall Cunningham getting hurt. Watch this game live. This was terrible. It was terrible. Philly Eagles are 4-0. Randall got hurt. Could have been an interesting year for them if he didn't get hurt. Almost made the playoffs. That was a Budweiser guy, but they didn't. 93 Phillies winning the National League. That did not go well for them. That's the Blue Jays. It was still the most exciting year of my childhood. There's Mitch Williams. Iconic picture. Unfortunately, gave up that iconic home run. About a week later. Excuse me. So we all know 9/11. Newspapers were saved. What a scene, huh? You're old enough to remember that. So this one, probably for Tony Clark. My dad loved Tony Clark and the Trenton Thunder. My dad lived right across the river from Trenton in Pennsylvania, in the Philly Burbs. I went to a lot of Trenton Thunder games. So he loved Tony Clark. He was the first superstar of the Trenton Thunder, and he also loved Denny's baseball cards. So this is a complete set of Denny's 1995 cards. Of course, 1996 had much better players, and he had like none of those. But my dad has thousands of those cards, which you probably saw in other videos for those of you guys that watch the videos. Some other random cards. Signature Rookies Send Away set. Have here some 1982 Topps cards. So I'll go through them another day. Probably commons? I don't even know. What else is in here? Why they're in a random box, I don't know. A bunch of common cards, okay. Alright, Dad. So J.D. Drew, supposed to be a member of the Phillies. He wasn't. Me and him went to go see him play for the St. Paul Saints. My dad picked up some Baseball Americas from that. Whitey Ashburn, Richie Ashburn, legendary Phillies baseball player and commentator, Hall of Famer, passed away. This was unfortunate. My dad and I went to the 2008 NFC Championship game in Arizona to watch the Eagles choke against the Cardinals, a team they smoked on Thanksgiving. That was the year I thought the Eagles were going to win the Super Bowl for sure. Only time I ever bet money on the Eagles to win, and I lost a lot of money. Let's leave it at that. So these are programs. We went down to spring training in 2002 before I moved away to Boston. I watched the Phillies in Clearwater. These are the programs from then. It's a good time. Father-son trip. Dad was a big Three Stooges fan. This was his Three Stooges book from the 70s, I'm guessing. Let's see. Maybe this one as a kid. Let's see, Caucus, New Jersey. 1977. Maybe one day I'll go through that. Excuse me. Trenton Thunder, there it is, 2000 yearbook. Some of the guys from the Trenton Thunder from that 2000 team. Unfortunately, the glare making it tough, but no more was on that team, I guess. Father and I went to see Colorado Rockies play back in 1993, their inaugural year. Excuse me. Father worked for GM. Father like Nancy Sinatra. Alright. Here's the yearbook from the Colorado Rockies inaugural year. Unfortunately, so my dad's a smoker, so this thing got beat up a little bit. Let's see, St. J.D. Drew played the St. Paul Saints in 97. It's a guidebook of coins. That's Sergeant Schultz. That's 84 maybe. This Century World's Fair book. So I probably picked up some of this stuff at flea markets or yard sales. A lot of old things from yard sales. Copyright 1893. I think it's a pretty cool book to have. Set that to the side. Here's Eastern League Baseball. Got at the Reading game. Meeting him 1-2. Officially laced in National League ball. Not sure what year. Here's a Lone Ranger thing. And Cheerios. Here's Harry the K. Yeah, so that the battery still works. We got that at a game. This is an old bottle my dad bought at a flea market or yard sale, or found at a farm. I forget exactly what, but from Philadelphia. Super old bottle, antique. Another Three Stooge book. This one is from $1982. So mind you, I packed my dad's house up back in 2020, moved it in with me. So I'm the one that packed these away. This is just an old textbook that, for personal reasons, I kept. I'm not going to get into it, but held on to that for him. There's a Webster's Dictionary from 1959. Most likely one of the ones he bought at a flea market or yard sale. Here's a Bible. I guess that's his Bible from childhood. This here. Binoculars? I don't even know. Put the phone down real quick. Try to open it. Bear with me. Fortunately, it's stuck. Yep, can I get it? Let's look at it. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. So this is an old camera. I guess, right? Back in the day. Look at that, huh? Revere Ranger camera. Wow. Pretty sure he picked that up at a flea market. Interesting. I was really into antiques. Didn't have much, but had those. see, we got here another old book. This one's really beat up. Wow. Political Works, Longfellow. Oh man, I just messed this book up even more. Wow, I just fucked that book up. Excuse my language. Man. Let's see. Well, the cover is hanging on by a thread, but trying to find a date here. If possible. This is a super old book. Wow. Picture there. I don't know much about Longfellow. I mean, I know the name, obviously, but I don't know much about his works. Political Works of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, 1881. So, copyright 1879, there it says. Alright, so the old man loved buying old things. Wonder what this is worth. I have to look that up one day. And there's another one. It's like the exact same book. This one's in better shape. Yeah, it's in much better shape. Wow, 1885 from Mother and Father. It's crazy, man. Crazy. It's copyright here. 1880. That's volume 2. So that's volume 2. Okay. So a little bit different there. And then last but not least is 91 Baseball Almanac. So yeah, my old man had a knack of buying old things. Loved history, saving newspapers, and unfortunately I was so into it because he was. I've bought tons of newspapers, had so much space dedicated to newspapers, and really they're just worthless. Cool things to have, but did not really hold value the way they I thought they should. But this is some of my father's collectibles collections. Let me know what you think. What any of this stuff is worth. Books from the 1800s. Camera from, I'm guessing, early 1900s. And some newspapers of the last newspapers of the Philadelphia Bulletin and Philadelphia Journal. So, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Peace.